So what is coaching, and what does the coach do?
So there are many definitions of coaching. Perhaps the simplest is to be the best you can be, to help others to be the best they can be. And of course, you as a coach need to be a model for that. So you also work on yourself. And we do this as coaches through an exploration of goals, of values, of what's important, and of what we might call in NLP beliefs, but which I prefer to call assumptions or habits of thinking, because a habit is something that you do without thinking. So a habit of thinking is the thinking that you do without thinking. In other words, it's your automatic way of thinking, the automatic kind of ideas that we bring into a situation. And unless we have some reflection and some self-awareness, which is what coaching needs to bring, this is what will dominate our thinking, this is what will dominate our action, and therefore will get the same results as always. So those are the three kind of pillars of coaching, and then to go with that there's three questions. And of course the NLP being the study of the structure of subjective experience, it has a lot to offer coaching, because the three questions in coaching are, well, first of all, where are you now? So this is about your present state, but a little bit more than that, a self-awareness, a being in the present, that makes you aware of who you are and how you think and what you bring to the situation. Then the next question is desired state. Well, where do you want to be? Different, usually. And the third question is, what stops you? What stops you moving from one to the other? Because, of course, if you knew what you wanted, if you knew where you were, there's nothing stopping you. You just go. You don't need a coach. You don't need anybody to help you particularly. But there are obstacles. And the obstacles, as we find in coaching, are nearly always the way that the client thinks about the problem. So the way that they structure the problem in their own mind, the way that they think about it, creates a particular way of approaching that problem, and it creates its own difficulties. And what a coach does is, by asking questions, because coaches, that's what coaches do, they are professional askers of the very best question that they can find at any one particular time, to help the client see and to change the client's perspective and orientation on the issue. So this is what a coach does. A coach helps you to look at the present, to be in the present, to help find your best future for what you want, and then to help you to move between the two, and by good questions to open new perspectives and new choices for the client.